All right, let's just settle in a nice, comfortable seated posture. Marion, go ahead and there you go. All right. And just settle yourself in to your meditation, both feet flat on the floor if you're sitting at your desk. Mm. You know, even if your feet are underneath your legs or on the floor, just feel the sensation in the soles of the feet. And maybe the weight of the feet on the floor, and then maybe the weight of your crossed legs on your feet. And feel the weight of your sits bones in your chair, your shoulders align with your hips, and your ears align with the shoulders. And just imagine your spine is the beautiful string of pearls of light. This is stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And just imagine you're lengthening your spine. This beautiful string of pearls of light. And when you get to the crown of the head, just imagine you're releasing the top of your head, the scalp there, and just notice what happens. You know, there's just a little bit of an effect on the face, the forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes, the back of the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the area around the mouth, the back of the head, the neck. And allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat and the chest and the belly and all of your limbs. And notice the breath, the sensations of your breath, the inhalation, the exhalation through the nostrils. So maybe you feel a little sensation around the outside of the nostrils, the air flowing over those tiny little hairs inside our nose. Then maybe you might feel some sensation at the base, the tip of the nose, and that could depend on any previous training and maybe the shape of your nose. So just notice. And then notice the chest area. And it's so much more than that. Your lungs, they go from the clavicle all the way down to the bottom rib. As you inhale, the diaphragm drops, and the rib cage expands 360 degrees. But often we just think our chest is rising and falling, but it's actually the whole of the rib cage. Maybe you can feel some sensation at the back of the rib cage. Maybe you can feel the rising and the falling of your belly. So slowly draw your attention to any sounds in your environment. If you're out in a more wooded area, you'll be hearing different birds. If you're in a suburban area, you might be hearing cars and dogs and people. If you're in an apartment, you might be hearing, other people just around. And then there's likely people inside your home and pets. So just allow all the sounds to be there. Once you've identified them, and change your focus. Just allow the sounds to be there. Try not to investigate them. And then just check in with your mind this morning. How are you doing? Even if it's your afternoon, your evening. How's your day been going so far? And try and put some space in between your thoughts. And try not to judge what's in the mind. Be curious about what's there. As we've been doing this, these kinds of meditations fairly regularly for a number of years now, you might start to dig in to what's below the surface. And then maybe just be delighted to see a little bit of depth. And it may not always be what you thought. So this is where you are curious. And then be objective. So as the stories arise, as they abide, and then when you don't engage, these stories just kind of just fade away. So our mind, we have a lot of functional thinking there. So maybe just good to think about that as well. If you're coming across things in the mind that are not so happy, also focus on your own light, your own good qualities. And then we think about all these people of our life, our loved ones, strangers, the ones we don't like so much. And due to impermanence, they're all equal. I mean, they're all able to be changing place, these relationships. And they're all equal. They all, just like you and me, they want to be happy and they don't want to suffer. And they all have this really extraordinary quality, this inner light, this extraordinary potential. So we've already been doing this meditation for a little while now. So, as we just think of Mon Mum's mother, she be in a pure realm, or may she reincarnate a precious human rebirth. So we'll do our 9-round breathing. I think most people here have done this, and this is the way Lama Yeshe taught it. So you take the back of the right index finger and just very gently close the left nostril. And as you inhale through the right nostril, imagine you're breathing in light, only light. And then just pause at the top of the breath and then exhale through the left all of your unhealthy attachments, all unhealthy desire, and just kind of feelings of insecurity. And just breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. And that disappears into space. And repeat, breathing in light through the right nostril. Pause at the top of the breath and then exhale through the left all of your unhealthy attachments, addictions. Breathe in through the right to light. Pause. And then exhale through the left all of your unhealthy attachments. Then change hands. Just close the back of the right nostril with the left finger and breathe in light through the left. Pause at the top of the breath and then exhale through the right all of your anger and frustration and bitterness and grudges and jealousy. Breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. And breathe in light through the left. Pause, exhale through the right all of your anger. Breathe in through the left, light. Pause, exhale through the right all of your anger energy. Now breathe in through both nostrils, light. Pause and then exhale all of this ignorance. Ignorance also creates quite a bit of confusion. So just imagine you're exhaling your ignorance of karma, cause and effect, and ignorance of the way things truly exist. And just breathe this out. That's thick black yucky smoke. That disappears. And you don't breathe it back in, doesn't pollute anything. So again, breathe in light. Pause and then exhale all of your ignorance, confusion. And breathe in light. Pause, exhale all of your ignorance and confusion. And then we start again. Breathing in through the right, light. Pause, exhaling through the left, all of your unhealthy attachments. Breathe in through the right, light. And pause, exhale all of your unhealthy attachments, neediness, not feeling like you're enough. And just do it one more time, breathing in light. Pause, exhale all of your unhealthy attachments. And breathing in through the left, light. Pause. Exhale through the right, all of your anger. Breathe in through the left, light. Breathe out through the right, all of your anger. Breathing in through the left, light. Pause. Exhale through the right, all of your anger energy. Breathing in through both nostrils, light. Pause. And then exhale all of your ignorance, all of your confusion. Breathe in light through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale all your ignorance, confusion. And one more time, light. And then exhale your ignorance and confusion. So this last set, do in your own time. So as you breathe in first through the right, exhale through the left, attachment, exhale through the right, anger, and then through both nostrils, ignorance. So just feel now. Maybe you're still going. If you're still finishing, no problem. Now go to the crown of the head and imagine you have this sphere of white light. And it's radiant and translucent, brilliant. It's a little bit smaller than the crown of the head. You might not be able to see it in your mind's eye, but it's just enough to know it's there. And then gradually this beautiful sphere of light becomes smaller. It decreases in size till it becomes about the size of an inch in diameter, a couple of centimeters in diameter. And it dissolves into you through the crown of your head and passes your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, and comes to settle at your heart. Now imagine this beautiful sphere of light begins to expand and fill your whole body. And as it does, all the solid parts of your body begin to dissolve into light. Your brain, lungs, heart, kidneys, liver, spleen, gallbladder, your intestinal, digestive organs, reproductive organs, elimination organs, and your bones, interconnective tissue, the muscles and ligaments and tendons, the fascia, all become light. And your blood, all the fluids, cerebrospinal fluid, plasma, the lymph, all of this becomes light. And your skin and hair and nails and fingers, light. So just meditate for a little time on your body as this beautiful body of light. This is your light. We have, about 5 minutes left, 4 or 5 minutes left. So we'll just imagine during that time this body of light. And should any, kind of disturbing thought or sound, sensation arise, just imagine you dissolve it into light and then come back to the meditation. And I know when we're meditating on Zoom, the temptation is to just turn off the computer and rush off and do the next thing. So just for the moment, maybe just feel after this meditation, you feel kind of whole, perfect. Because this is who you really are. And then maybe just allow yourself to become aware of the sensation of the weight of the legs on the feet or the feet in the floor, your sits bones in your chair, the weight of your hands on your lap, the sounds, your breath. And then when you're ready, just maybe crack open your eyes just enough to allow some light in. Just relax, everyone. If you want to stay in meditation, please go ahead. I'm going off now. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Mary. Thanks for hosting.